Hey, this is Tatiana Amico. I am going to show you how to use Canva to make a guide. So I'm already logged in. Basically, you just go to canva.com and then you'll just have to set up an account. It is free. However, I am now using their, what is this? This Canva for work. So it's cool because it saves your fonts and your colors and stuff. So if that's something you want to do, that's something to look into. But you will have the same options to create a guide. Let me just show you quick what your options are for creating. You have so much awesome stuff, so many cool templates and everything to use for making a guide or whatever. I use the A4, which is right here, and then it'll pull this up, and then basically you can use their layouts if you want. Some are paid. These are paid, you could tell. Some are free. You can upload. We'll see, I had some uploaded. I'll get to that in a moment. Or you don't have to use any layouts. You can just start putting whatever you want. You could add some of these backgrounds. You could search images. They have their own images here. You could literally put in whatever you want here. And again, some are going to be free, some are going to be paid. I highly suggest when you're making a guide that people might be printing out, don't make this like super fancy schmancy, because I know personally I don't want to use a lot of ink. So I try not to use a lot of pictures. I might on the cover do pictures because I know myself what I'll usually do is just when I go to print, I'll just print, page 2 to whatever and not the cover. But even if it is just a cover with one picture, that's fine. There's the texts. See, so these are my brand texts. You wouldn't see this if you're using the paid version. But if you were to just put in some text, you would hit text. And then you'd probably see there's something else that you would see. Sorry, again, I'm using the work one. But in my case, I can actually, choose this and say holiday guide. And then I can move this anywhere I want. I could change the size. I can always change the font if I want. I could change the color. It has my brand colors in here again because I'm using that work one. But here you could choose whatever colors. You could type in your color code if you know your color code. You can, there's all these, I could put it to the left, put it to the right, center. I can always add a link if I want. I can copy if I just wanted the same size or whatever. It's already made for me, and then just put, whatever. So that's that. And again, then you could add in any pictures you want. Like I've already added a bunch of pictures and stuff that I could just, if I were to add something, I would click it over here and just put it. It'll just, and I can bring, make it smaller, make it bigger. I can copy it, whatever I want to do. Then this is cool. I like to use this a lot, is I will just copy the one page before. Usually I'll show you why in a second, but if not, you could just add a new page and just start doing whatever you need to do there. Let's see, so those are my uploads. Again, you could search images. I'm going to show you what I do. Let's see, if I go to, oh yeah, I'm going to go to my Canva, and it saves all of my designs, which is awesome. I'm actually going to delete this. It saves all of my designs, which is so great because I don't want to keep reinventing the wheel every single time. I've already made a few guides. So what I usually do then is I like the format of some of them. So I will just click it and hit copy and, create a new guide. So I actually did that with maybe this guide. I created a new one and I just changed the cover of it. It's just taking a minute. But I actually made this cover. I bought this picture, this bow with this from dollarphotoclub.com. And then just a quick tip about that, you don't want to be stealing pictures. Like, you don't want to just randomly Google pictures and take them because they might be copywritten. And I know I wouldn't want my stuff stolen. So I purchased pictures. Then I did create this on PicMonkey, and then PicMonkey.com. Then I uploaded it here and brought it over. Then, so here's like my first page, and this is like branded to me. I have this on my website, so people, it's very Tatiana Amico. And then, like I said, the reason why I like to do this, the copy the page, is because then it just brings it down. And then the same title, I can change the title now to that. I added text, I added a picture, I added my signature. Then again here, I did the copy the page and I did text. And I had just added a bit of text. I just hit that. And then that's how I did this text up here. So I would have just brought that there to do. Again, like it's just playing around with it. And just get rid of this. Delete. This little square I found in, let's see, the images. I don't know why I can never find. Didn't upload background. Oh, search, sorry. It was under shapes. And I just went down, found that. I was able to, there's so much stuff. Like, don't get overwhelmed. I just randomly found that little one. Where is it? It's probably still loading. There was it was this, and then I just, moved it like that. And then I changed the color too. I don't know why this is taking so long. But yeah, so you could change the colors of that too. So again, like I actually had just made a copy of my sugar-free challenge guide. So you could see that here, like this is a part of that. So I'm just gonna, but I like it because it's already laid out. I don't have to worry about anything. So I'll just change this to whatever I want my next, part to be, whatever tips I'm giving or whatever. I'll change this body of text. Then here I'll change all of this. And I'll keep going and change all of these. If I need to get rid of something, delete. I'll delete that page. I know I won't need that. I know I won't. I might use that. I'm not sure. I might use this too. So it's all good because I've already created a bunch of stuff and I'll just reuse it because why not? But that's basically it. And again, like if you see, if I were to just hit copy right here, it copies that whole page. So I can just go in and change whatever I want to change. I could delete, I could do whatever. I could bring in a different text. I could bring in a picture and delete that. And then and then you can, here, you change the name, whatever you want the name to be. Then right here, I download into PDF standard. You have all these options, but I do PDF standard. And then that's basically it. And you have like a really pretty guide. Again, as you see, I keep it very, very simple. very simple. I don't get all fancy because I hate that. It's hard for me to, want to print everything out if there's a lot. So I keep my guide simple and yeah, so it's very easy, nothing complicated. And I hope that that helps. And good luck making a guide.